My name is John, and I'm Ezra's dad. Ezra is a very caring kid. He's a very active kid. So from early on, he's always wanting to share his snacks and always very interactive. He's always everyone's friend. Suddenly he just complained of that big headache, and then we just kind of blow it off because we just asked did you fall, did your brother hit you, were you doing lightsaber fights? I was like, no, I don't know, but it's hurting really bad. Just like any parents, we just kind of say, maybe you can just sleep it off and it's just coming down with a flu or something. Somehow, somewhere, like God's grace, we just sensed that something was wrong. So we just rushed to Wolfson, and he was quickly diagnosed that he has this malformation and he was bleeding in his brain. They emergently did a brain surgery. We're in ICU the next day. And just very thankfully that it was caught just right at the minute that we just didn't send him to bed, and here we are. We didn't know what to expect. When we were admitted to Brooks, we have friends who work here, we have friends who were admitted here. I work in Wolfson's. We just keep hearing that Brooks does magic and patients get better.
My name is Stephanie Judiski, and I am the pediatric occupational therapist here at Brooks Rehabilitation. When I first met Ezra was really shy. He had a lot of weakness on his right side, and he was just scared about where he was and what was happening to him.
When we came here, everyone's wearing a big smiley face. That really eased our anxiety a lot, especially for Ezra. Also like that everyone is also very goal-oriented, that you have to stick with it. They're very strict, but very comforting and very patient.
In occupational therapy, we really focused on the occupation of play. So Ezra is still a little boy and he still loves playing around. And even though certain things changed, he wanted to find out ways where he could still play with his siblings and with his friends. We hopped on the swing and we were reaching with that right side. We were really incorporating some weight bearing so that he's able to really recover on that right side and use it during play and during activities of daily living.
We were actually able to see the pediatric gym on the 4th floor before and after the renovation. We feel like it really helped because we have a lot of resources here and the place is very inviting with beautiful bright colors, amazing for the kids.
Having this new space and these new resources has opened again so many doors for our patients and our clinicians. We're able to provide a higher level of care and service delivery for each of our kiddos that we have here. And with this new space, we're able to work on so many more dynamic movements and really use the equipment to its fullest capacity.
After Ezra was discharged from the Brooks inpatient, he was transitioned to the pediatric day program. We love it. We were concerned that, once we get to the outpatient world, are we getting less therapy? But we found out that the pediatric day program is actually the same intensity program, but then we actually get to go home. So what we have gained and what Ezra loved, he can go back to his friends, his supportive system, his family, he can go back to his bed every single night. But in the morning, he can still have the same intensity of program, his therapy that he needed.
Being able to start with someone in this inpatient rehabilitation setting and then follow them into the pediatric day program really gives you an idea of their recovery. Sometimes in other facilities, you just see a person for 2 weeks or a month, and then you never know what their recovery is like afterwards. But being able to see Ezra's recovery from the start to where he is now has been one of the most fulfilling things in my entire career and really helps us grow as clinicians here at Brooks Rehabilitation.
We are just so excited that we've been able to help out Ezra and his family throughout their time here. They've really been able to benefit from the services of our entire system, and we're also just very excited that they're a great example of a family that's benefited from our community collaboration. We work with Wolfson's Children's Hospital as a partner, and by doing that, we allow us to make sure that we are providing the best care from a nursing perspective, a therapy perspective, and a physician standpoint.
I want to say to the peds therapists a big thank you because during the process, you guys helped so much. Our therapists always wear a smile. They're always encouraging. They're also a very supportive piece of the healing, that they're here with us to walk the path with us, and they're here as a family.